Hi everyone. I'm having a struggle here trying to get everything sorted, as you can see. So, firstly, I just want to do an audio check because I'm on a different set of headphones. If you can hear me, if there's too much hiss, which I think there is, and whatnot, things are a real mess right here. Oh my god. My screen's cut off as well. I can see the bottom of the screen is cut off. I don't know why. Okay, so, well, anyway. My widget's not on the screen either, so I'm going to have to go into a different graphics mode. Just give me a sec, guys. I just need a couple of minutes just to get... I should have done this half an hour later, but I'll get this set up and then we'll catch up with what we've been doing, or what I've been doing. So I'm going to put this into I'm broadcasting in 720 because of limitations here where I am. I'll explain that in a minute. And yeah, borderless is right. It looks like you're not seeing the captain's log widget though. I'm not sure why that's not happening. Oh, I think I do know. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. You don't need to see that really, I don't think. I'm just going to adjust my screen and see if that corrects everything. Let's have a look. Come on. Jesus. Alright, so it's just going to be cut off at the bottom. Oh, it's not cut out there. Okay, well, it might just be my... You see, what's happening is normally... Oh, the sound is cutting out. I'm near to getting elite status. Very cool. Loans UK, hi. Nice to see all you guys again. Yeah, the hiss I think is the microphone on this headset. I'm using a Turtle Beach X12 headset. It's not my normal one. I've had to buy one here in the UK. Yeah, I'm still here in the UK. So basically what it is, instead of running on my standard PC, I'm running on my laptop. I'm also running on a slower broadband connection, and I'm only connected via Wi-Fi. So there may be a couple of glitches here and there. This is my first time trying a live stream. I've stuck to 60 frames per second. But I've dropped it down to 720 for broadcast. So yeah, I'm just going to take a look at my software. 1 second. I'm going to see if I can change this. I think I can fix this right here. I'm just going to... Yeah, I think I can fix my screen right here. There we go. I think I might have done this. I'm just going to transition. There we go. Okay. Can I put out a vid on proper setup for Captain's Log? I can. Yes, I can do that. I already have a video about doing that. I do have a Captain's Log video, but if that's not enough, if there's not enough info in there, I can put another one out, sure. Okay, so I've got the graphics, the screen sorted out. The sound seems to be average, I suppose. Like I said, any hiss is probably from the fan on my laptop. It's working overtime, having to run Elite and OBS software at the same time, so it's probably freaking out a little bit. I do have the Captain's Log widget on my screen, but for some reason it's not showing it for you guys, and I think it I'm not oh, I know why. I think it has to use desktop capture. Okay, if you give me a second, I'm going to set up a new scene in my recording software, and I think I might be able to get this done. Give me a second, guys. Yep. I think I can do this. It's capturing it at 1080, and if I move this down, okay, right, so this will work now. So I'm going to transition that over, and then I'm going to minimize my software. There we go. How old is my dog? Rusty is, let me see, 4.5 now. 4.5 years old. Okay, so I'm going to run through the chat, catch up with you guys, and then well, the goal of the live stream is to set off from Colonia and make a move on to the Great Annihilator, but there's no rush. Clearly there's a problem with Captain's Log. I don't know why. I've reduced my Windows text size and stuff down to 100%, and it's still not showing the text on there properly. But hey, what the hell? It's just gonna have to be like that. Yes, my visit to Frontier. Okay, I'm gonna cover that in a little while. Wow, that was a day and a half. So what's been going on? Well, basically I was going to leave for the UK to come to visit my sister for Christmas, to have a nice Christmas here, because I hadn't really moved away from where I live in Gibraltar. I hadn't moved away from there for 22 years really, which is a long time, and I thought, you know, I've got to do this. And I was a bit nervy of the plane. I hadn't been on a plane for a while, so, but I did it. I got on the plane and I came over, and I knew there was a possibility that I might decide to set up and stay here. It was a possibility. It wasn't, and now it's looking like that's more of a probability than a possibility. But at the moment I'm still feeling things out, see how they go. I've got numbers to crunch and information to scour, so there is a chance I'll be staying here in the UK. Obviously in that time I've been distracted with lots of stuff here, so I haven't really had a lot of time for gaming. But what I did set up before I left Gibraltar and flew to UK was I'd already set up that I would visit Frontier, and Frontier came back and said, yep, that's fine, pop in and say hello and blah blah blah. So that's what happened, and I'm here. I've only got my laptop and a few bits of clothes. Well, everything I own is back in Gibraltar, so I'm I'm needing to get back there and bring my stuff here if I'm going to be staying. And yeah, so I'm going to catch up with the chat right now. I'm going to catch up with the chat, and then I will discuss my visit to Frontier. I'll discuss the 2203 and something that's happened that I've heard about on 2203, which I don't know whether I had something to do with or not. I might have had an influence, but I'll mention that later. And yeah, and then we'll maybe get going on my travels under my Commander Oliver Hardy account. Bearing in mind, I still am on my hot ass, so I haven't added any more buttons to it, and so I'm still getting used to it, so it's going to be hairy, but anyway, like Rusty. So let's go through the chat. Just firstly, hi to everybody who is here. And you know what? I've only put out one video, I think, isn't it? oh no, 2 videos since I've been here. The HOTAS setup video, and I did a 10-minute video of my visit to Frontier. It's weird, isn't it, that I go and see Frontier, and then the video's it's one of my shortest videos ever. It's just, I know you guys want more, but I'm gonna try and delve into a bit more information. I'll try and, obviously there's things I can't say. I mean, there's no way, but I'll describe more of what happened in the day. So I've only put out those 2 videos, and I think I've got 58 new subscribers in that time, which is brilliant for me. I seem to be working my way up to 2,000, which would be great. So hopefully now, if I can start putting out some more content, because I'm a little bit behind. The alien ship and everything that everyone's experienced, I'm not too fussed about kind of missing out on that, because it was a scripted event, really. It's more or less a scripted event that happens, rather than, you know, the aliens are here in force with ships. It's not like that. It's just like a scripted thing that happens. If you do this, this happens. So once you've seen it, you've seen it. So there was no point me doing a video on it, really. I haven't experienced the alien ship myself. But yeah, so anyway, on to the chat then, because you guys are here. Let's have a look, and I can't ignore you. Can't just keep rambling on. So yeah, Loans UK, evening from the UK. Yep, evening from the UK here too. Yeah, I am here. Somewhere between London and Brighton. I am right down in the south. And it's really cool where I am right now. Let's have a look. Let's go through. Yeah, slight static hiss. Yeah, I know. I'm sure that's my microphone picking up my fan. I have to talk quiet as well because everybody else in the house is asleep. Let's have a look. A video that is not an hour long would be nice. Okay. I'm very bad at doing short videos, but I'll do my best. I'll try and put something out there if I can. Thomas, hey Rusty, how you doing? Yeah, fine. All good here. Settling in, getting used to the weather, adapting to the colder weather. Wow. Let's have a look. And Aru, moving on from Colonia. Yes, that's the plan. I didn't really want to go into my Rusty Dog account at the moment. I want to maybe get a bit more used to the HOTAS, and I think the best way to do that initially would be to do something easy, and leaving Colonia and jumping from star to star or system to system, I think would be a nice way to get used to all the movements. And once I feel a bit more comfortable, I'll nip back into the Rusty Dog account and I'll start piloting my my Corvette and stuff like that, and take it from there. That's the plan. Where are we? Just moving down the chat. Hi to Boran V. Kell, is that right? And Chester Shotgun, yes. Hi, I got your mail. Something we'll have to have a look at. The alien ruins, definitely. Sound is cutting out every 25 seconds. Is that happening for anybody else? Please let me know. Hey Rusty, I'm just chilling, waiting for a module transfer. Cool, very good. Oh yeah, I suppose there's a lot of people here now that didn't get to beta test 2203. and well, it's out now. So what do you guys think? Lots of changes, especially to hulls and shields and weapons. I'll be interested to know what you guys think. Personally, I think at the moment it looks pretty damn good, but I had a really good run in the 2203 beta. I think the cutter, the Imperial cutter I ended up with, was just amazing. So I think Frontier have kept those changes, those tweaks with shields and stuff. They haven't changed it into the final build. I think it's okay for me to tell you that they're going to be sticking with that for a little while. So that's great. So I'm going to try and maybe build up my Corvette to something like I have the cutter in the beta, because I was very, very impressed with it. So let's have a look. Fragster. Maybe I'll watch you while I do a passenger run. Yeah. There's not much to watch at the moment, but we will be taking off. Alexandra Gobert. Couldn't catch you on Elite. Wasn't online very often, so my bad. No problem. Do you still need help with your HOTAS throttle? I tell you what, as this video progresses and I start taking off, I'll let you know. I might do. Yes, I might do. What's happening with Sirius? Okay. I do have a remote connection with my PC in Gibraltar, so I was able to transfer the Sirius files and sounds over here. So that means I can continue to work on Sirius. At the moment, I want to pick a couple of people that I'm familiar with from the live chats, and people, subscribers who are in the live chats. I want to pick a couple of people that I know pretty well to beta test Sirius and give me feedback. Also, they have to have, obviously, the setup to run it. They have to abort voice attack and have the microphone and be able to test it fully. But yeah, thank you, Thunderclicky. I love Sirius too. In fact, yeah, I'll tell you more about Sirius later. I think I mentioned it on my visit to Frontier, but I'll mention more about that in a minute. Let's have a look. Sound is fine. Good. It does buffer the odd time. Yeah. I wonder if maybe I should have dropped it down to 30 frames per second. If it goes really bad, I'll just have to change my settings for the next stream or whatever. Right, so I'm still paddling through the chat here, nearly at the end by the looks of it. Am I getting used to my HOTAS? Well, I'll be honest, since my video that I did of setting it up, I haven't used it at all, not once. Because I've been so distracted here in the UK doing other things. Let me put it this way. I came here for a holiday. After 6 days here, I bought a car. I didn't mess about because I knew I wanted to get around. I wanted to be independent and get around a bit. So I bought myself it was a cheap car, but it's an amazing car for the price. Unbelievable. So I've been driving down, to other towns and stuff like that, and checking stuff out. And I haven't really got to gaming. So, but I felt I owed it to you guys to do this now and catch up with what's been going on. And this is why I'm here. Oh, okay, yeah, the photograph of the real rusty dog. Yeah, well, you got to see me as well, so, pluses and minuses, the disappointment of seeing me And yeah, and the real rusty dog, he's brilliant. He's asleep in the next room at the moment, but he couldn't be better. He's as happy as anything, and I'm so glad that I was able to, rescue the guy and be able to bring him here and give him a great life out here. He's loving it. He couldn't be happier. So yeah, and he's completely devoted to my sister. He follows her around everywhere. Yeah, he's great. And it was so great to see him again. It took him a week to even get used to me. He just kept running away from me. I think because he must have thought I was going to take him back to the shelter or something. But he's all over me now. He jumps up on me now, and he's yeah. Let's have a look. Yes, the efficient beam lasers. I know, and the fact that now we have efficient beam lasers are just brilliant. In fact, efficient pulse lasers as well are so cool. It might sound with the efficient weapons that, they're low powered, they're not going to do that much, but they're really good. And now with beams as well, you have grade 5, of course, and grade 5 upgrades of other stuff, which is brilliant. So I think personally 2203 is a fantastic update. I think they've tweaked things. Whether it's made combat too easy, I don't know yet. I haven't really had a go in the. This is my first step into 2203 Live, so. Let's have a look. I'd love to test it, Rusty. Pick me. Okay. Do you? If you have, you're gonna need to own voice attack. Otherwise, it'll be no good. I don't think. Let's have a look. You will not go back after you get used to HOTAS. I hope so. Yeah, I think you might be right. It still feels weird having the joystick in my right hand, being a left-hander. But I think if I can get myself used to, because I kind of have to switch my brain backwards, but if I can get used to it, then yeah, I think it's cool. I've now got the throttle mapped so that the entire, because I think there was a couple of you guys told me, okay, I've got the throttle mapped up so that when I push forwards now, it's a full 100% throttle, and then a button mapped to reverse. There was a few people that told me to do that, and I've done that, and it is better. Isaac, hi, nice to see you here. You don't talk to the log enough. The chat log. Oh, what do you mean typing into the chat log? I don't know. Let's have a look. I'm left-handed. It does get easier the more you use it. Yeah, that's good. No, Panda, you don't get a left-handed HOTAS setup. The joystick Thrustmaster chose to use for the setup for their flight. What is it called? The Thrustmaster FCS, isn't it? They just happened to choose a joystick that can be used in both hands. It doesn't mean that the throttle itself is switchable. It's not. The throttle is for use in the left hand. So I suppose you could switch it round, but I don't know. It would feel. I think it would feel a bit weird. So I'm going to try it the right way around and see how I get on. But yeah, I think my continued use of it we'll soon see we'll soon see if I adapt to it or not. So okay, we've got 46 people in the chat, so let's talk about my visit to Frontier Developments. Hi Jairika, how you doing? Nice to see you here. Oh, Andy K. Oh yeah, Happy New Year. I didn't say Happy New Year. What is the cut-off date for that anyway? Huh? I don't know what the cut-off date is where you can stop saying Happy New Year to people. But yeah, let's hope it is a Happy New Year and see what it's going to bring. So yeah, so Frontier. Basically what happened was beforehand I have contact with somebody at Frontier, and that's due to the Sirius voice profile, because I needed to set up an agreement with them so I could use the logos and screenshots and stuff like that. And I happened to mention that I was gonna be on a visit to the UK, and as a flippant comment, really, I just said I might pop in and say hi, and they said yeah, sure, come and pop in. So I thought, great, I'll do just that. And I didn't have there wasn't a day planned or anything. I just thought, well, I'll just maybe do it in the week I get there. And so we set up a day, and I had to get up at 5:30 in the morning, which, Isaac, you'll know that's what that would have been like for me. But I had to be up at 5:30 in the morning to get there for the required time, which was 10 a.m. And it took a little time to find the building, because it's in a place called the Science Park in Cambridge, and it's big. The whole park is quite big, and we found it, and I was greeted at the reception by Janesta, who is the woman that set all this up for me. So all thanks go to her, really. And she arranged for Zach Antonacci, which I'm sure a lot of you guys know, to come and give me the grand tour of the building, or buildings, not just one building. Hi Robert, nice to see you too. And yeah, it turns out that there's two buildings. There's a building for Elite Dangerous, and there is a building for Planet Coaster. So there's a whole crew in the Planet Coaster building and one in Elite Dangerous, obviously. So this is why I mentioned on my previous video that production of one does not interfere with production of the other. They're completely in separate buildings. That there is commonalities, like certain departments where both buildings interface with, if you know what I mean. But the development of both games is completely separate, and I didn't expect that, really. I didn't expect that it would be two separate buildings. So I was taken around the Planet Coaster one first, and I saw a little bit of the development. Zach explained in great detail, a lot of which I've probably forgotten. He explained, all about how it functions, how it works, and that was maybe 15-20 minutes there, going around, checking out what was going on some of the screens. I haven't played Planet Coaster that much, so I don't really know whether what I was seeing was future content or present content. I don't know, so I better just not say anything. And then we came back to the Elite Dangerous building, and I was taken to several different departments. They've got a UI section, you know, there's a section just for UI, there's a section just for say the transactions that occur on the servers, and for example, if somebody has their ship blown up and they say, you know, I've had my ship blown up, it wasn't fair, this happened, I'd like to get my ship back and my credits, they have a nice system there where they can, it's like a telemetry, and they can track what happened, and they know exactly what happened to your ship. It's brilliant. It's really clever. And yeah, there's a department there, obviously, for the website and the transactions that when you go and buy liveries and stuff. And of course, you have the gameplay and the future development, of which I caught a glimpse of a couple of things. I mean, obviously, you know what's coming. You know that the what is it called? The character creator, the avatars are coming at some point. So I did get to see a couple of screens of that, and yeah, I can't really say what it was, but there you go. Is that system in place or coming up? I don't know if I can't. If you're talking about the character creator, I don't know really. Oh, sorry, you're talking about something else. We got a bit of lag here. Oh yeah, no, that system's been in place for ages, where they can, you know, where they can track your telemetry of what happened. Like if you were interdicted and stuff like that, and if you were, I don't know, but yeah, they can track it. That system's been in place for a long time. Yeah, that's been in place for a long time, I'm pretty sure. But they just showed me on screen what it looked like, the telemetry traces. So if you think of Formula 1, where they can look at the telemetry traces of what the car's been doing around the track, it's kind of similar to that, but they do it with the gameplay. All very clever stuff. And I'm pretty sure I haven't given anything away there that's bad. That I shouldn't have done. I mean, it's how else are they? You know that people get money back, credits back, and stuff like that if their ship's blown up. So it's pretty obvious that they have a system of tracking the ships and deciding whether you deserve your money back or not, because you could be lying. So it's pretty obvious that we would all know that there would be a tracking system in place. It's just that I got to have a look at it on screen. And the first person I saw that I recognised, apart from Zach, of course, who was taking me on the tour, was Ed Lewis. So, yeah, I trimmed my beard that day. So I told Ed that I trimmed it so that I wouldn't be in competition with him. And yeah, he's a good guy. We had a good laugh there. And then I saw a few other people who were involved in the development of the game, and then I spotted Sandro Samarco. He was in the middle of a little bit of a meeting, but they interrupted him and introduced Sandro to me. And then when Sandro stood up, I realised that he's quite a big bloke. Yeah, he's really tall and he's quite big. So I was kind of looking up and going, yeah, hi Sandro. And he didn't have the space loach, so I thought, where's the space loach? And I checked, and it was on his desk, right there. So I thought I'd better leave it alone in case it's asleep. So I got introduced to Sandro. He was nice, and then Michael Brooks, who I had a chat with, 5 or 10 minutes chat with about the game. I mentioned some thoughts that I had. He gave me some feedback on those thoughts and told me a few things, because he knew I was under an NDA, so he could tell me a couple of little things. So I had a little bit of a discussion there, and met more of the team, the people who do the UI, and then we went upstairs, and the upstairs is where the senior people are. And yeah, I knew that if he was going to be up there, he was going to be up there. And Zach said that he was in, and we went to the conference room, and there was David Braben. And Zach said, got Rusty Dog here, he's an alpha backer and a YouTuber, can I introduce him? David Braben said, yeah, sure. I had a word with David Braben. I took a selfie, as you probably saw on the video, and he was very cool. He was very nice. And as I was leaving, he said something like, "Enjoy the tour, and maybe I'll see you again as you're on the tour." And I'll tell you what, everybody I met could not have been nicer. They were just brilliant, every single one of them. Even one of them said, thanks. One of the senior people, just when I was leaving his office, said, "Thank you for your support, because of the alpha backing and stuff like that." And I thought, that's so nice. So yeah, great bunch of people. So I'm going to be a little bit biased towards Frontier for a while because they really went out of their way. Yeah. So yeah, and I was there about an hour and a half, and that was that. So there you go. That was my day in Frontier Developments, and it was awesome. Oh, now something's happened in 2203. I noticed a video on YouTube by Commander Plater, and he put a video out saying Robigo is back. Well, when I was talking with Michael Brooks, this was before 2203 went live, I asked him, I said, is Robigo coming back? And I said, because I thought it was brilliant that you could do long distance, runs with dodgy cargo and get well paid for it. And he didn't give me an answer either way, but he didn't say no either. And now, a couple of days later, after 2203 gets released, I see this video saying Robigo is back. Now, I'm not saying I had anything to do with that. I probably didn't. It was probably just pure coincidence. Or maybe it was, I don't know. But I'm just saying I did ask Michael Brooks if Robigo was going to be ever put back. And then this video came out, and I don't know. It's just maybe a coincidence. But there you go. So, yeah, Robigo seems to be back on the cards. I don't know what it's like. I haven't done a Robigo run. Captain's log. Captain's log, Isaac. Okay. Let's have a look. Now I understand what you mean. Yes, maybe that's why it's a bit, it's gone a bit dodgy on me. I need to talk to it. Captain's log. So yeah, it looks like I've been here at Jack Station, stuck in Colonia for what? How long have I been here now? About a month. So okay, I'm just going to need to catch up on the live stream here. I've got a few. Hi, Jonathan Few, just replying to people saying hi to me. Robert Mead, hi. I would love some 200 million back. Well, ask them. If you lost 200 million unfairly, send them a ticket. These guys are all, pretty much every time I've interacted with tickets and stuff, they've always been super helpful. Spills for Thrills. What's up, RD? Hi, Spills for Thrills. Welcome to the live stream. Good morning from Australia. Wow. Good morning. Yes, good evening from the UK. Oh, you didn't lose them, but... Well, you know, if they're going to be dishing out 200 million, then I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. It seems the big thing now is decoding these ancient ruins. There seems to be 100 million reward there. I don't know whether that's been solved yet or done, but it's pretty cool. Good morning from New Zealand. Wow, cool. New Zealand is one of those places I would like to visit. Yeah, it's a long plane flight though, and I'm not too good at those. Although the last one was okay. But anyway, so I'm going to see if I can get out of Colonia here. So let's just get some gameplay going and then we can continue with the chat. So I'm going to... Ooh, hang on, I'm not even on Elite yet. There we go. I'm going to get into the galaxy map and see if I can plot a route to the Great Annihilator, because I'm really out of touch here. I don't know how far the Great Annihilator is away, or if I can even spell it. I think that's it, isn't it? Have I spelt it wrong? Is it the? I don't know. There you go. Oh, look how jerky it is on my laptop. Oh, it's only 10,000 light years away, eh? Right. Oh, this is, I tell you what, this is going to be fun plotting a course on my laptop like this. Oh my god. How the hell do I zoom out here? Ah, here we go, I have keys. Sagittarius A, bookmarked. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just going to roughly try and do 1,000 light years in the right direction. No, don't go over there. Get back. This is going to be really awkward on my laptop. It's not what I'm used to. I'm used to i7 and NVIDIA 1070 kind of performance, not this. So I can't look at the chat for the moment while I'm just trying to do this. This is so bizarre doing it with keys. Oh, I think I need to enable stuff, do I? No, it can't just be that, surely. No. Okay. Why can't I see stuff? Do I need to go further in? There we go. There we go. Oh, I'm going to be miles away. Oh, not too far away then. 1,500. Let's bring that down. Oh, the performance is horrible. I don't even know if I'm going in the right direction now. Let's try that. Anything will do. 1,100. Anything close by. Anything I can just plot, or I can just plot a course. I'll be happy with that. Even if it takes me slightly away from where I want to go. I've got to get going. Oh, so close, come on. Oh, how dense is this star field? There we go. Let's just plot that and see what happens. It's been so long. I hope I remember to field scoop. Has it plotted that? Yeah, it has. Okay. Right then. 21 jumps. Let's see if I can get out of here. Right. The ruins make no sense at all. Yeah, well, they're not going to make 100 million easy, are they? But oh, decode seems to be broken. Well, that's not good, is it? Yeah, I've only watched a couple of videos from Obsidian Ant. I haven't seen. He's got two 3303 videos, which I haven't watched those yet. I need to catch up with those. Evening Fatini. Oh, I'm going to give this a go. Fatini Charalambus. That's such a cool name. I had to give it a go. Sorry if I butchered it. That's for each person decoding the code, so kind of cool. Yeah, that is nice. What, 1 million per decode plus 100 million bonus on top for doing them all. Wow. For each person. How cool is that? Refine your view, Rusty. It's quicker. Oh, yes, I should have done that really. Anyway, it's plotted now. Thank you, Commander SFR1. Turn off Nebula. Yeah, I know. I'm a bit, no pun intended. I'm a bit rusty at the moment. Commander 111001110. How you doing? What do you think of the fact that alien ships look like the Golnet logo? Yeah, that's not a coincidence. That's by design. I'm pretty sure it must be. Decoded alien ruins suggest that they had a huge FTL communication network. Yeah, I have to say, I'm not convinced that the alien ruins are the same race as the alien ship. Now, I'm not saying that because I know something. I don't. It's just my opinion. I think the alien ruins are the Guardians, and the alien ship is a different race altogether. Sergeant Schultz, hello. Nice to see some of these names popping up again that I haven't seen for ages. Yeah, I mean 100 million credits is 1 week's work transporting passengers, but you know, it's the fun of decoding it really. I think there's a lot of fun in that mission, and the challenge of it is cool, and it's something completely different rather than just yet another passenger mission, you know. So I think it would be something maybe to have a look at. I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe it's I would think about doing a video on it and having a go, but I'm not going to get anywhere. So it might be a waste of time. The ruins are the Guardians. Yeah, this is my opinion. This is what I think it is. I think the ruins are the Guardians, and they're here to help our race against the starfish ship. Kathina, hello. Kathina, my ship builder guide. I bet you're going to be a beta tester of Sirius if you've got VA. Well, you know what? Probably. I mean, if Kathina has got voice attack and he wants to test Sirius, then yes, he's been a big help to me in a couple of videos. So yeah, I think you're right. I think he would be a beta tester if he wanted it. You've just discovered night mode. It is very good, isn't it? It's what I use. Yeah, night mode on the YouTube live stream is nice. I prefer it. I won't have VA until I get my beast gaming PC in a few weeks. Okay. Alright then, so... Well, now you see with the aliens here, Sergeant Schultz has just said. It's the Guardians, not the Thargoids. And some people are saying, well, how do you know if it's the Thargoids, if this ship is the Thargoids? I could tell you, because I know. The big man himself told me, but I can't tell you. You'll just have to work it out. Anyway, yes, I do know if it is or not. So, sorry. Okay, so I've got my joystick. I've got a feeling this is going to go terribly wrong, in which case I'm going to have to abort the game. Right, this is going to be awkward. I can't even remember what buttons I used. Oh yes, I think I know now. You could give us some cryptic hints. No, I couldn't. No, hold on. Let me just get out of this station. Oh, okay. So my throttle and stuff seems to be working. Right, stand by as I engage noob mode. This will look like I am a first-time flyer. Oh, please don't. This is live now. This isn't beta. This is the real deal. Oh no, 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 don't be a... No, no, why do you buggers always come in? This is so newbie, honestly. Go on then. Once I'm out of here, I think I'll be okay. I just have to line up against systems. Okay. I need to remap a control as well. Here I go, here I go. Oh, look at all those stars, my god. I think I better... My sound is cutting out on my laptop. It's stupid sound drivers. Okay, now this yawing thing, I've got it set on my throttle. Those paddles you get on the throttle, it's set there. I'm going to put it on the joystick twist because I can't deal with it. I keep twisting the joystick to do the yaw. I'm conditioned to it, so I have to do it. So where are we? Is it flight rotation? So the yaw axis is currently, I'm going to set it to that. Let's see if that's worked. Oh, thank you. That is so much better. Right, I've got some chat going on here. Where are we? Octananal. That sounds bad. Biowar. This being the Guardian's release says a whole lot. Yeah. Where are we? Finally got my cutter, and I wasn't as impressed with it as I thought I would be. Really? Did you try the did you have it built up like I got mine built up, Kathina? You know, the way we did ours in that live stream? There is it's true. It is true, there is always a beluga coming in when you're leaving. I don't know what that is. I think it must be a script. Yep, you have a joystick on the back of the throttle. That's what I'm using it for. It's mapped up, down, left and right. But it was the twisty bit I needed to do. Have you ever seen a film called Silent Running? It rings a bell. Why am I thinking of the Jamaican bobsleigh team? Is that a different one? Scan data from ruins and unknown architects by engineers. Proof resistant modules similar to anti-corrosion cargo racks. Yeah. scan data from ruins and unknown artifacts, meta-alloys used by engineers to make alien-proof resistant modules. That would make sense. Better having you on the twist, yes, definitely, agreed. Yes, I will watch where the pointy part of my ship is going. Right, let's jump. Where are we? Use your hat switch for the pitch up, pitch down. Yeah, I've been using. I've got there's a joystick on my index finger, which I'm using for up and down, and it's quite effective. I quite like. You see, I quite like that I can do that. Blade Runner. Yeah, I watched Blade Runner. I think I'm going to have to watch that a couple more times before I understand it fully. I'm a bit thick with stuff like that. It's like The Matrix. I watch it and I think, what the hell have I just seen? And that, is it Inception? Yeah. My brain just doesn't engage sometimes. Cool Runnings. Cool Runnings is the bobsleigh one, yeah. Not cool, not... Yeah, Cool Runnings, I was getting it mixed up. I don't like having to rely on turrets shooting things I can't see. Which, yeah, well, I don't know, I really like the old cutter on mine. Okay, so let's go. Let's jump this thing. I don't have a button for jump, so I'm going to have to rely on keyboard here. So I'm running in 720p here, my god. I can really see the difference in quality. I'm used to running in 2K. Alright, I'm going to zero the throttle. These are habits, new habits I'm going to have to get used to now. Instead of pressing the X key. Okay. Now the fun part. I'm going to do a fuel scoop. Oh, yes. Right. Scanning stuff. Okay. I'm not sure how to do this. I really am not sure. Did the captain's log is updated. Great, fantastic. I had to pull the database file from my main PC remotely, and it seems to have worked really well. Right, if I want to scan the sun, there we go. I have to remember what my keyboard mappings are. And what else? Oh god, I've gone blank. Oh yes, I know. I'm trying to get my D scanner to work. Oh, there we go. I was trying to figure out where I had secondary fire set up. There we go. So 2 objects. I don't think it's going to be anything special. I probably could do with voice attack on this. I do have Sirius set up here, but oh god, I need to disable the mouse, don't I? Oh, dear me. Anyway, this is maybe a good reason to have used a preset. I might do that. I might do that and just use the Thrustmaster preset in the game, and then hold on. I'm going to try and scoop here, but I was wondering where the orbit line was. Right, now I might map a button to that function where it continues, you know, you plot a... No, let me start again. When you jump into the system and then you select the star and you scan it, and then you press a button and it remaps to your next jump point. I'm going to put a button on my flight stick to do that. What is this? Oh, this is the where I've just left. That's Colonia's thing. Where's my next jump point? Guys, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Yeah, my ship runs cold. I've got it really down, and that's with I've got some modules disabled, but not all of them. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out why I've lost my route. What did I do? It's still there. It's still there, the line's still there. Anybody out there can help a noob? That's because you selected the star. Yes, but I've done the... Oh, okay. What on earth is... Right, so shift backspace is reselecting the jump point, but it shouldn't be doing that. That's going to annoy me. I'll have to reconfigure that. Oh, space looks great when you're out here. I can't wait to try landing a ship with the Hortas. Oh my god, what if it costs me a rebuy from here? All my data. I think there's probably no way I would risk that. I would probably switch back to joystick. Yeah, joystick only. Now that somebody's told me about this application, which I did know about because I mentioned it in a previous video, an application that will you can store multiple keybinds, multiple presets, which is cool. Your own custom ones, I mean. Which, if you ask me, should be in the game. You should be able to have as many presets as you like. Right, I'm going to do a D-scan, at least. That's just going to be another boring star. Left panel, yeah, press next system. I know, I'm so out of this. It seems if I haven't played the game for weeks, and it's kind of like it's falling out of my brain or something. I can't remember. Yeah, I think, yeah, okay. I'll just do it in here, wouldn't I guess. There you go. So, I haven't got a jump button mapped onto my Hortas yet. When I say Hortas, I'm referring to the flight stick. And what I did discover, I discovered a new button on this thing. I didn't even see it. On the left hand side, it's a twiddly, it's a button you can just rotate, and it's on the left, next to my little finger. And I think I would probably, the only use I can think of that would be for the scanner zoom in and out. I can't think of anything else to put that to. So anyway, engage the jump. We'll see if we can at least do 1,000 light years here. Did you not sell your data at Jack? Oh sugar, I can't remember. Yeah, I think I did. I can't remember. Did I? I don't know. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I think I did. Should I try it landing on a planet then? I think I could do it. How's my fuel? Okay, let's have a scan here. Oh well, there's not going to be any planets there then. Right, let's try and do a scoop. See, it looks like I'm a natural. There we go. Yes, at Frontier there was a little bit of talk about the what's it called? The Colonia something that's being set up now. There's a lot of talk about it on the forums as well. It's called the Colonia something. Expansion, is it? The Colonia expansion? Yeah, they were mentioning a lot about that. So I don't know, I've just left there, so I don't know whether it's a good time to have stayed at Colonia or not. Initiative. Yeah, that's it. The Colonia initiative. Yeah, it was mentioned quite a few times at Frontier. So that, you know, they're all into it. They all share the community's passion by the sounds of it. That's the impression I got, which was really cool, that the people who are programming the game, they really do share the passion for the game that we have, I suppose. And well, they need to. You need to, don't you? You have to be passionate about what you're doing. Oh, hello. 19 objects. Right. Let's try a planetary landing, because yeah. I wish there was a way to know what astronomical data was on board my ship. But there's no way to know. There's no way to tell what's on here. Okay, let's take a look at the system map. Alright, well, the nearest landable is this guy. So let's just do it. Let's just land and see what the hell's there. Maybe there's a Starbucks, who knows? Oh, bloody mouse. I'm going to have to disable that. It's my trackpad on my laptop that's doing that. Right then. Can you disable mouse in the controls? Is there an option to just take mouse off? That'll do. You can even show the mouse widget on or off. I think they've got everything covered. There we go, that's disabled that. Brilliant. Right, can I land with a HOTAS? This will be my very first landing. Oh, I'm going to need that. I'm going to need the orbit lines. I haven't landed on a planet, but, well, since my last Oliver Hardy video. Where I did so. Yeah, since the last video where I did so. Oh god. I've got no confidence here. It's going to be a fun ride anyway. Please don't be high gravity. Oh, I'm assuming that's not 0.12. That's okay. Once I land, I'll catch up on the chat. Okay, it's one of those scarred planets. Slow down. Okay, I'm slowing. Well, that's stage 1. Let's see if I can take it where my central dot is. I want to land there. Commander Lone Wolf Pack is online. Long time no see. Oh, this is going to be fun. Maybe I should tilt it down a little bit more. It seems to be taking forever, or is it just me? Here we go. I'm having to use my iPad to see the chat now because I don't have the luxury of my laptop to do that, because I need that for the game. Go on, thrust, boost. I'm in full newbie mode here. Wow, this is a very snowy looking place. I think at some point I'm going to be landing gear down, I think.
Landing gear deployed.
I can barely see the writing. Under normal circumstances, I think I would have been landed by now. Would help if I point the ship in the downward direction, I think. Okay, I've got more detail coming in now. And I think that's... Have I got a parking space? It would appear. Okay, just need to readjust. I'll tell you what I can't do, I don't think, is get the SRV out, because I've got no controls program for that at all. It's okay, Rusty, the ground will catch you. Yeah, it'll catch me pretty hard if I mess it up though. Right. Yes, I'm just going through the chat now. Some of you guys, my god. Ha noob. Yeah, completely, totally. I'll tell you what, man, doing a CG to Colonia, that's dedication, isn't it? Just taking some rares there and then coming back. Wow. I would think you have to hit the Neutron highway and do it that way. Otherwise it's, I don't know, it just seems like it would be just too much. Let's see if we can get outside here. I don't know where my camera. No, I'm looking for my external camera button. I know I've got it programmed somewhere. This is ridiculous. Oh, I think I know. Hold on. No, I don't know. Right, let's get in here. Oh my god, this is like Rusty Dog's first video on Elite Dangerous. What do I want to do? External camera. Some probably miscellaneous. I hear that you can't use the external camera. Oh, that is what I was doing. Left control and / that's what I was doing. Yeah, I hear you can't use the external camera when the alien ship is around. Left control and yeah. What's going on? I can't get outside. Never mind. Never mind. Let's go through you guys' chats. Right, hi to Camo TM Evo. Just got a hi there. I think I've come back up the chat a bit too much. Scrolled up. Choose a planet with low gravity. Yep, thankfully I did that. Although if it had been slightly higher in one point something, I probably would have still gone for it. The button is called a hat switch. Yeah. But the hat is the one. Isn't the hat the one that it clicks as you move it around? The button that I use for up and down is not a hat switch. It's a mini joystick thing. Yeah. Come in too steep and you can definitely land with a hot ass. Oh, I'll forget. I didn't. Yeah. Squeaky bum time to the max. I think so. Geronimo. Hi Steep. Yes, you got me streaming. Just another one of my sort of impromptu ones. I just announced it about half an hour, 35 minutes before I did it, and I was a bit caught off guard. I wasn't quite ready, but there we go. We'll get it together. How do you get the dot in the middle of the screen? I think, yeah, that's a good thing. I don't know. I know it's when the dot's there for when you're using the mouse, but I've disabled the mouse and it looks like the dot has still stayed there. Yeah, that's true. That's not normally there, is it? It's got to be something in the controls. Let's have a look. Mouse controls to Major Tom. Mouse controls to Major. Right, so I've got a custom here. It might be this show mouse widget. Let's turn that off and see if it makes the dot go away. I've got a feeling it just might do that. There you go. So it's just disable the mouse movements and put the mouse widget on, and then you get your dot. There you go. But I've got that turned off now. But yeah. You've been stuck in a truck for 2 weeks. Wow. I hope it's comfortable. The force is strong with me. Yeah, I hope so. Hi Rom. Yep, long time. As so many of you guys I haven't seen for ages, and yeah, you kind of miss talking to you guys. What HOTAS am I using? Yeah, it's the Thrustmaster FCS, I think it's called, which is the T16000M along with their throttle quadrant. Well, I call it a throttle quadrant, but it probably isn't. The throttle thing. Yeah, the throttle thing, that's what it is. Apparently on Amazon you can buy the throttle thing separately. If you already own the Thrustmaster T16000, you can buy the throttle part separately, which is cool. But I didn't have my joystick. I didn't bring my joystick with me, so I had to buy this separately. The difference, of course, being that the FCS joystick has got some different graphics on it. The throttle button is different, and it lights up in orange instead, which is, I don't know why they put a light on it that you can't turn off. I don't know why Thrustmaster have done that, but I have to say the orange is not as annoying as the green. The dot helps with letterbox operations. It does. I think I should maybe keep that on, but in this account I don't think I'm going to need it, because I'm not going to need a letterbox for a long time. Oh, Euro Truck Simulator. I thought, yeah, is that what it is? Because wait a minute. Let me just go down the chat a sec. Sorry, there's a message I want to take a look at. Back up on the chart here. Oh, yeah, Jeremy Williams was the one who mentioned about stuck in a truck for 2 weeks. Is it the simulator, or is it your truck driver? I don't know. Hi, Alan Beaumont. Welcome to the stream. I'm back. I am back, baby. So, anyway, should we take off and carry on? Right, so all I've got to do here, no throttle, just my little joystick thing on my HOTAS. I just have to push it downwards and we get this. Okay, and come on, boost. I can't even hear the engine boosting. But my laptop speakers are crappy. Hello, what's this? Point of interest. This is the first one I've come across since I've been here. I've never seen a point of interest on any planet I've landed on since I've left the populated bubble. I wonder if this is something I can see from the air. And if it is, I don't think I want to try. God, my SRV isn't... I haven't got any SRV controls mapped at all. It's probably just a load of coffee. Why can't we see these from the air? I have got no idea. No, I've got no sense of what angle I'm looking at here. I'm not going to see it from this high up, am I? Why am I seeing a blue circle from this distance, from this height? What's going on here, guys? Aren't the blue circles meant to God, I need a refresher course here. I know that the points of interest, when you go above 2 kilometers, they're supposed to disappear, but this one's at 6.64, which means it's something else. Zoom out my scanner. I think I've got a key for that, or I used to have. It's not working. What was my zoom out scanner key? Think, Rusty, think. Yeah, it was the numpad plus and minus. Not working. Oh. Right, controls. And where would it be? Interface mode? I don't know, I'm just guessing. I don't know where it is. Mode switches. If any of you guys know where these zoom in and out, it's not going to be targeting, is it? Flight miscellaneous. It's not targeting, is it? Or weapons, maybe? Yes, Rom. Okay, Athena can answer you that one. He's answered that question a few times already. There we go. We got it here. Oh, it's page up, page down. Okay, well I've got an axis here I can use, so let me see. If I want to increase, I want to go this way. Oh, it's got it as well. Fantastic. Let me just reset that back. Okay. So that's a bit more localized now, so I'm going to use my throttle. But I am almost 7 kilometers up here. Below 2 kilometers you can see geysers. The look on her face was priceless. Who? What? Ah, my daughter-in-law. Okay, I'm getting a bit... Oh, Thrustmaster, yeah. Yes, it does sound a bit... Right, what am I seeing? What am I seeing from nearly 7 kilometers up that's still here on a randomized planet in a random system in a random galaxy in the cosmos? Whoa. I have something on the radar. What the hell is this? What am I looking at here? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on here. Why have I got something on my scanner? Now I've got 2 points of interest. This is nothing, right? This is just... Am I chasing my own shadow? I don't know what's going on here. Is this something, guys? What the bloody hell? System Defense Force. Why are you here? No faction. What? Okay. He looks like there's some stuff around there. Are they rocks or is he protecting us? I don't want to get destroyed by this guy. I don't have any weapons. Yeah, he's definitely lost. Scan him. I don't know what to do here. I'm pressing the wrong stuff. I can't scan him. Hold on. I've only got half my buttons mapped. Plasma accelerator, seeker missiles, 2 cannons. Yeah, I'd be pretty much screwed. What is he doing out here? I'm just practicing my my HOTA skills here. Why is he... How random is this? He's just landed. He's probably having a... Yeah, like somebody... Did somebody said eating donuts? Yeah. I'm not going to shoot. I haven't got any weapons. But it could be that... Yeah, it's to do with... Because we're only, what, a couple of jumps away from Colonia? Okay, well, let's go anyway. But no, I don't have any weapons, so I won't be engaging. I could ram him, I suppose, but that's not going to happen here. And there's another little one over there. They're all over. There's quite a few here. There seem to be quite a few of them. I don't have my Xbox gamepad that I use to control my SRV. I suppose I could do it with the joystick, but I'll get that set up for the next video, I think. So I can at least have some SRV control. I'll set the HOTAS up so it uses the it uses both the throttle and the joystick to control the SRV. But yes, this must be something to do with the Colonia initiative. It has to be something to do there. So, let's get the hell out. Oh. Okay.
Charging. 4, 3,
2, 1. He's nipped out for a fag. Yeah, that might confuse some Americans who are watching us, who might not know that fag is slang for a cigarette. Next jump then. I'm just gonna do a bit of distance. I'm not gonna bother scanning anything unless it's maybe an Earth-like world or a possible high metal content or something like that. Well, metal rich, whatever. Yeah, that was interesting. I'm only, like I said, I'm only a few jumps away from couple of jumps, well, 3 jumps now away from Colonia. And getting closer to Sol by the looks of things. Yep, I've just moved 10 light years closer to Sol. So I'm now going to scoop and scan at the same time. Wow, 59, jeez. Don't get too close. Oh, now then. I'm going to skip this. It looks pretty boring. Is it Unexplored? It is. I really just don't have the... No, I'm not going to... If you remember, I think it was one of my first videos I did coming out here, and there was a system with like 60 odd planets or something in it, and you guys all hung around while I scanned everything. Wow, I don't plan on doing any of those at the moment. Yeah, but this is easy. This is easy on the HOTAS to do this though. It's combat where I'm going to be tested, I think. I think if I do another live stream shortly, I can maybe grab hold of a Cobra or something and take it out into combat and give it a go. Or my Vulture. Take my Vulture out. Stick a grade 5 efficient beam laser on it or something. I better catch up on the chat then. Yeah, I agree with you, Alan. I think these ships and points of interest are probably a part of the Colonia expansion thing. It's got to be. Because all those. Well, I have landed on a few planets on my journey here to pick up certain materials, and not once did I come across a blue circle point of interest. Not once. And now suddenly there's a load of them in Colonia, so it ties in well with the Colonia initiative. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be that now. If you want, yeah, okay, Thena, I'll take you up on that. I'll probably need some help and healing. Did you pull down the Elite Dangerous profile from Thrustmaster website? You know, I haven't done that. But I did download the target software for the Thrustmaster, but I haven't used it. I forgot to use it. I know with the target software you can program macros and stuff like that, right? But I do have an Elite Dangerous preset for target, but I haven't used them yet. Is that what you mean? The profile for the target software? Because I have not done so yet. I tell you what though, if anybody else is getting or has got a Thrustmaster HOTAS thing, maybe do a little video on that target software, setting up macros and stuff like that. I got the Kate 2 VA plugin and it had a TM HOTAS setup, so I just used that. Oh, that's cool. But the setup for the HOTAS came with the voice attack plugin. Cool. Oh, hello. Well, I'll tell you what I haven't been doing on this is going into the galaxy map. I haven't been scanning stars either. Going into the galaxy map and checking out if there's any neutrons and stuff like that I can skim off and get super boosts from. While that's scanning there's a key I want to remove, and I don't know what it's called, but it might be something like this. It's when I press the left shift key, it seems to be jumping in and out, like the field of view has been changed. Let's have a look at flight miss. I doubt it will be in flight. It shouldn't be in flight anyway. Mode. It's quite an... Ah, there you go. UI focus, left shift. This button is used to navigate the cockpit. It's used to navigate the cockpit UI and open the target panel. Okay, well, I'm hoping I can get rid of that. There we go. I don't think I have a use for that right now. And that means I can... There we go. HCS voice packs. Hi, welcome to the stream, man. Nice to see you here. Oh yeah, 07. If I'm not writing it, can I say 07? Does that work? Yeah, UI focus. I don't even use that. I'm not even using that. I still feel a right noob on this bloody HOTAS though. It reminds me of the first day I got I played Elite and I was in a Sidewinder, and I I couldn't get into the mail slot to save my life, banging into the walls, getting stuck in the grill, and I'm doing the same thing all over again now because I'm basically switched hands with the joystick.
French drive charging.
It is a salute, yeah, I know. I know. I just didn't know how to verbalize it, so I just said 07.
3, 2, 1.
I think it's cool. Whoever came up with the 07, I think it's great. I didn't know what the hell it was. There were so many people coming out with it, and I thought, what the hell is this? And then when I got told that it was a salute, I thought, yeah, of course, it makes sense. It could also be somebody smelling their underarm hair, but whoa, slow down, slow down, slow down. You're not. There we go.
Fuel scoop complete.
Well, I can certainly fuel scoop.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Oh. Do you know what? Now that HCS has come on, I've just remembered I need to update. I haven't updated my which one's Verity and Orion. There were the 2.2 updates came out, and I haven't got them updated yet, unfortunately. I think because I had to rebind all the keys. But is there a way to update? Is there a way to update to the 2.2 commands without having to go through all the key rebinds again? Can you merge one into the other or something? I don't know. I've never tried that actually. Did I scan this system? Let's do it again just in case. I know, yeah. I got them. I got the emails. Yeah, I've got them downloaded. I just haven't put them in yet. New plugins as well. Cool. We have two. Yeah, great. I'll have to check it out. I'm a bit out of date with Elite at the moment. I haven't been. My holidays made me a month behind, so. It picks up your control settings in sec. Oh, that's fantastic. That's brilliant. That's a brilliant feature. It's getting more and more sophisticated all the time, isn't it? And with these plugins, it really does. It does make life easier. Hey, well, HCS, look, I'm in the UK. You want me to come in and record a rusty dog voice pack? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. My voice would be just not worthy. Not worthy. I'm terrible. I don't like hearing my voice anyway. Who is this Kate? Who's Kate? You can ask to refuel and repair before landing from Monday. Nice. Yeah, I like the scripting on the voice attack. I got into some quite detailed stuff on my Sirius one, and I found that you could really do quite a lot with it. You know, just setting if then else kind of statements, and you could, yeah, it gave you so much scope and stuff. BBC Click. Ah, sorry, I'm not familiar with it. Kate Russell, Kate Russell. Kate Russell. Yeah, I'm not familiar. I'm a bit out of touch. I'm not a BBCer. I don't watch a lot of TV.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Oh, Steve Ross, you got something there. Ian McShane. Yeah, Al Swearingen from Deadwood. Brilliant. What a great series that was. I hate that they cancelled Deadwood. I mean, let's face it, John Cleese. I think one of the voices that would be great to get. I'm sure it's going to be difficult, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But obviously it's going to be Patrick Stewart, right? I mean, Jean-Luc Picard for a starter. Secondly, he's got a great Shakespearean kind of, I don't know. I just think, yeah, Patrick Stewart would be a brilliant Jeremy Clarkson. Oh God, Jeremy Clarkson. That might work, you know. This is the biggest ship in the world. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Deadwood was a real loss. I really enjoying the series, and then they just canned it because it's not getting as many viewers as we would like, so can it. They did the same with The Bridge, the US version of The Bridge. Bloody Fox, I think it is. Right. Anyway. Ooh, hello, we've got a bit of a big planet here. What's this one? That looks like it might have a bit more gravity. Still, I'm just going to scan the main star and move on. Hey, Rusty Dog. That is 0 times 0 7AF. Thanks HCS, thanks for stopping by, man. It was nice to see you, and I look forward to some of the new stuff coming up. I'm definitely going to have to catch up on the HCS voice packs. I think I'm a little bit behind. Oh, I'll tell you what though, guys. If I've just remembered this. If I'm still in the UK, if I decide to stay in the UK, I believe, if any of you other guys are in the UK, that there is a thing called LiveCon, which is going to be in July, possibly. So if I'm here, I'm going to do everything I can do to go there. So if anyone wants to go, if anyone's going to LiveCon, perhaps we can all meet up there. That'd be pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna I'm definitely going to do everything I can to be going there, is if I'm here. So yeah. How many jumps have I got left? 11.
Friendship drive charging.
I'm waiting for Sirius. Yeah, me too. I just need to get a couple of more 2.2 based commands in there into Sirius before I'm happy with it, and then I can get it out to some beta testers. I only need about 2 or 3 beta testers, I think, just to give it a go, and people who've got voice attack already bought and purchased.
Fuel scooping complete.
I'm trying to remember not to crash my ship.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
How long does LaveCon go on for? I'm not sure. Would you go to... Yeah, Saturday and Sunday? Yes, I would go to both, because if I'm going to travel that distance to go there, I would probably book a hotel and do both days. I think that's probably the only way to do it. Yeah, definitely. And of course, what I want to try and do there, if I haven't done so already, is sample Elite Dangerous in VR, because I haven't done that yet. And Gordon's alive. And I want to see everyone who's had experience of Elite Dangerous in VR has said it was great, so I don't know if I've scanned the system, so I want to give it a go, and yeah, Gordon's alive. Yeah, remember the Flash Gordon soundtrack, guys? Brilliant. Yeah, Death to Ming. I remember the because it was Queen that did a fantastic job of the soundtrack, and what was it? That line that Emperor Ming said, where I can't remember who it was now, that said to Ming, well, I can offer you nothing but my loyalty. And he said, how great is this loyalty? And he says, without measure. And he says, well, fall on your sword.
Friendship drive charging.
2 movies that Queen were given the soundtrack to do. Flash Gordon and Highlander, and they killed it on both, didn't they? They absolutely... Highlander, what a brilliant soundtrack they did for that. Who Wants to Live Forever? Oh my god, so good. With Queen you could have just said, this is the movie, do us some music, do it your way, and you knew they were going to come up with the goods. Yeah, honestly, just so good. Oh, Star Citizen. I can't play Star Citizen because I don't have it installed on my laptop. And I don't have any sim racing. I haven't got my wheel or my pedals here. This is... honestly, I'm going to have to do something about that. But in the meantime, I need a bit of fuel.
Fuel scooping complete.
And scanning of the system. Only if I'm going to just quickly check now if there's any black holes or neutron stuff about. Oh, hello. I'm going to check this out. I'm not so bothered about that one. I'm going to check this one. It's probably a water world or something, but I'll go and check it out. Oh, some habits never die. You see, I went all the way to the left and then pulled up on the joystick, where if it would have been in my left hand, I would have done both left and up at the same time. So I really need to make sure that I try and do that, because otherwise in combat I'm going to get toasted. Well, hey, still surprised they couldn't find a Scotsman. Yeah, but when it came to doing William Wallace, they got Mel Gibson, didn't they? So I don't know. Highlander was a great film. It was the spin-offs I didn't like. I wasn't so much into the sequels, but the original movie was just brilliant. Where are you from, MacLeod? Lots of different places. What have I got here? It's a water world. Looking good, looking good. Don't forget, I've not seen these planets for months. For a month. So you'll excuse me if I take in the sights a little bit. Oh, look at that beautiful sky. It's not just, look at that, it looks great, all the different colours. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting carried away here. Right, next system. Oh, I said I was going to look in the thing, didn't I? Let me have a look. See what's about. Okay, so let's filter all this stuff off. Let's get rid of everything here and just have non-sequence, white dwarfs, wolf riots, carbons. That'll do, I think. Anything, oh, hello. Have I got a dot there? Is that something? No, it's a reflection on my laptop here. On my laptop screen, I think. I don't know. I'm having to navigate purely with keys here. Oh, there's that's somebody in my private group then. Somebody green there in my private group. I don't know who that is. But it looks like they're down at Colonia there. What the hell is this? Oh, okay. Oh yes, that's my destination. Okay. Wow, it's honestly, isn't it? It's like it's my first time using Elite Dangerous. Like I've read the manual and I've just dived in. Well, anyway, jump. Yes, and Sirius Tern Car. Sirius isn't spelt like that. It hasn't got an E. It's not impossible to do a Sirius voice profile for Star Citizen, but it's a bit early in the day, isn't it, for that? Do you not think? It's in such an alpha state at the moment. But you know, I could arrange. I could ask her. I could ask Marcia to do it, but I don't play the game enough to know what to say or what, I don't know. I haven't played Star Citizen very much, to be honest. I am Duncan MacLeod, yes. Would you like some chocolate? Did he say? That wasn't the line. Surely to God. Super Ohio Brothers. Oh, hi. Well, hi, Waldo. How you doing, man? Yeah, they got they got a Scotsman to play a Spaniard. I can't believe we're discussing Highlander here. Head upwards, plenty of neutrons there. Okay, I'll have a look. It's been a while since I had a good neutron star extravaganza. I think I'm going to have to zoom out a bit though. Oops, there we go. I wonder how far up. You know, because I'm not using mouse and stuff. Let's try my trackpad here. I've got no sense of scale. I think I'm. When it comes to zoom. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. White dwarfs. White dwarfs. Neutrons. Yep. How far up do I need to come now? I wonder. I think I've just. Okay, so I'm there. So zooming in. Well, go down again, Rusty. Right, zoom in. It's hard for me to know what zoom level to put it at. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. So I need to be around there. I wish there was on the screen some kind of a zoom factor, so you knew what zoom level to be at. I guess I have to be up higher, don't I? But I'm going to be going up there anyway, by the looks of things. Yeah, I'm going to be going up there anyway. So if I go out and up and in. Oh, it's too much of a faff. It's too much. I'm faffing on too much here. So there's a lot of Highlander fans in the chat then. Oh, looking at the chat. There you go. That would be a good film to watch again, wouldn't it, Highlander? I haven't seen it for ages. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind getting a hold of that and watching it. There can be only one. I keep having to do Control M here to do the system map. Oh, hello, this looks an interesting system. I might have to do some scanning here, guys. Yep, I think I'm going to claim this little system. So, let's do that. Let's just claim this one. You might want to slow down a bit, Rusty boy. There we go. Okay, and try and do two maneuvers at the same time if you can. Yeah, so guys, my dedication here then, obviously I came here and I spent, I don't know, I think it was 110 quid on the Thrustmaster FCS, and then I went out because I knew I needed microphone and stuff to do the recordings here, so I went out and got a Turtle Beach X12 headset, just so that I didn't lose touch with you guys. See what you're worth to me. Oops. Even with a HOTAS I'm overshooting the bloody thing. But yeah, I had to keep playing this. I knew I had to keep going on it, because otherwise I couldn't do it with just a laptop on its own and the trackpad. It would have been impossible. But yeah, I got myself set back up on here pretty quickly. It was a necessity, really. Catch you next time, Alexandre. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not going to be too long myself, actually. It's only 11 p.m. here, but I'm not going to be too much longer. I'm going to scan this system and get these 7 jumps done, I think. And while I was here, I should have gone there. Okay, here we go. So throttle up, joystick up. And this HOTAS must be pretty cool to use with Flight Simulator X as well. But I don't have that on my laptop either. Got to get my main PC. Gotta get my main PC, man. Yeah, regarding the buffering, what I'll do on the next stream is I'll drop it down from 60 down to 30 frames per second, and I reckon that will cure that, because it's half as much data, isn't it, really? So I think that'll sort that out. But yeah, some people got it smooth, which is good. I think I'll start going full throttle here. Yeah, so the Great Annihilator, 10,000 light years away, my god. And then it's on to Sagittarius A finally. And from there, well, I don't have any plans. I don't have a plan, I don't have a timetable. Just maybe venture on further out and see what the hell's out there. The internet pipes. The internet pipes must have frozen up. Yeah, that's probably how it works, actually. Okay, so what are we looking at? Terraforming candidate. High metal content. If the captain's log hadn't have worked tonight, I wouldn't have continued the journey. I wouldn't have moved out of Colonia. Because I do want captain's log to record the entire journey, so I would have had to wait for my PC to come, or to be actually, yeah, to come here. So it's a good thing it worked. Otherwise I would have been stuck at Colonia for quite a while, I would imagine. So, haven't discussed it yet, have we? 2.2.0.3. The full thing, the live thing, actually dropped. Came out of beta and dropped, so everybody's now probably experiencing some of the new. What have we got? We've got new tweaks to shields and hull. We've got tweaks to weapons. We've got new grade 4 and 5 modules. We've got ships like Anaconda and Corvette, which are now running extra military slots, something like that. I haven't experienced any of those yet, so I don't know. And also you've got the module protection packages. So I was just wondering what you guys thought about all that stuff. If you think, or if you think anything that is from 2203 is not a good thing, or is a good thing, or whatever, there's probably going to be some differences of opinion about the system map, which, let's have a look at this. They haven't so let's say I've scanned that, I've scanned that, I've scanned that. So this one I haven't scanned yet. So this is unavailable. See, wait a minute, let's zoom in here. It's this where you used to get the rendered map of the planet's surface, and then they changed it to outlines. Here on these landable planets, well, they're not outlines, are they? They're wireframes. So it was the question of, is this the right thing? Is not the right thing? You know, they had a nice feature. Do they? Is it? What is all this? What's these blue lines around? So, you know, some people are going to prefer this way and some people not. Some people think that after a full advanced scan that this should now appear. Some people think that it shouldn't appear until you do a detailed surface scan, which kind of makes sense in a way, but I don't know. To be honest, I thought having wireframes was going to be a real pain in the arse after having seen it in action in the beta, but it's not really. It's not really bothering me too much, if I'm honest. But I do like a lot of the things that they've changed in terms of shields and whatnot. Okay, Steve, I'll catch you next time, man. It seems the beta was a lot of ideas that just got scrapped and things were ever so slightly tweaked instead. Yeah, I mean, I saw the changelog of 2203 and a lot of it seemed to me to be the same as the beta. So, do you know of anything in particular that didn't get past beta and got reverted back for the live build? Oh, and I know I'm jumping questions here, but I hear that the Python ship kit is out. Is that correct? Because I need to buy that. And there's another ship kit which I can't say anything about, so stop talking. Yeah. I could tell you, but I would have to kill you. Yes, I've seen an upcoming. I can tell you what I saw, but I can't tell you what I saw. I can tell you that I saw an upcoming livery paint job, but I can't tell you what it was or on what ship. But I can tell you that it looked amazing. When it comes out, then I'll tell you. But I believe the Python ship kit is out now. The Anaconda kit. Oh my god. Oh my god, Anaconda kit. I don't own an Anaconda, but if it looks good with the kit on, I might be tempted to get one. Shield regen is only slightly more than what it was pre-patch. Oh really? So they toned the shield regen back down. Gimbal changes got scrapped, booster stacking was scrapped. Booster stacking. Oh. Jesus. I haven't seen the Anaconda kit. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what the prices are. But I've seen the Python ship kit and it looks great. It does look good. I don't use my my Python very much, but for some reason, if you put me a ship kit on it, I got a feeling I might get out there with it. I think I saw it in the was it in the concept art or something, and it was in orange. A picture of it with the ship kit on in orange. It looked major league good. That's a weird phrase I just came out with. Major league good. Yeah. Anaconda. £8. Okay. It's when you, I don't know what I think about it, because £8, it feels like, you know, if they were plastic parts you could put onto a model, but they're not, are they? They're just, you're buying polygons essentially, but you're buying also how your ship's going to look in the game as well. But the downside of that is you're inside the ship, so you can't appreciate it until you go into external camera view. Other people can though, so it's probably more of a value for money in open play than it is in solo, strangely enough, because more people are going to appreciate it. I mean, I remember when I had my Cobra and I put the Union Jack, the Union flag, sorry, mistake, I put the Union flag livery on it, and I had a couple of comments of people telling me, hey man, nice livery and stuff like that, but you couldn't get that in solo unless they program the AI to do it. That would be something, wouldn't it? Come on, planet, get scanned. I may have just put a bit more throttle on than I wanted there, but I should be okay. Okay, that looks AW, that's Ammonia World then. Let's just catch up on the chat here. I'm doing a lot of chat stuff here because I've been out of touch with you guys for a while, so I just want to keep up here. You know what, I'll tell you what, to be honest, when it comes to the pricing, because of the amount I play the game, the amount of hours I put in, to stick another £8 into it, it's I'm kind of okay with it, and I'm also happy to support Frontier as well, so yeah, I'm okay with it really. Yeah, well, exactly. £40 for a tank, I mean, and the prices of ships and stuff in Star Citizen. So yeah, it's okay. Oh, my comedy partner, as it would be, he's decided to go out exploring by the looks of it. Let me see if I can navigate over and just tell him I'm on a stream here. So There we go, that'll do. So where are we? I've got what, 1, 2, 3, just the 4 more. Yep, 3 more after this one, and then we're out of here. $750 for a ship. Jesus. You know, you could buy 2 consoles for that, couldn't you? Couldn't you buy a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One for that price? I don't know. Jesus. Yeah. So yeah, when you see $750 for a ship, then £8 for a ship kit is nothing. It's a drop in the ocean, really. Star Citizen have had so much cash though, haven't they? It's like a bottomless pit. I have to say though, the video of beta, is it beta 3 or alpha 3 or something, where the one with the big worm, sandworm snake thing that came out, it looked amazing. I mean, there's no doubt the graphics of Star Citizen are incredible. And when it comes out properly, I mean, I'm going to be playing it through the beta, I suppose, but when it comes out, it's obviously going to be a damn groundbreaking game. But it still won't be Elite Dangerous though. And what I mean by that is Elite, this is the thing that Elite's got over everything else for me, is firstly the science that's in the game, and secondly 400 billion star systems. You know, it's crazy. You can't, Star Citizen doesn't have that, so it's tiny by comparison. And I don't know if the graphics, what I'm saying is I don't know if when it comes out, it's probably not going to take over my playtime the same way that Elite Dangerous did. I'm probably still going to play Elite Dangerous a lot more than anything else. But wow, it does look good. It looks very ambitious though, I have to say. And I hope they can pull it off, because the last thing they need is another No Man's Sky kind of deal. That's not going to be doing anybody any good. That's another thing that happened, isn't it? No Man's Sky had a massive patch that came out a while ago. And wow, did they introduce some new stuff on that or what? Creative mode. You know what? I think that was a good update that they did. Sorry, I'm moving on my chair here and my bloody volume control is smashing against the desk. Yeah, I think they did a really good update on that. It's still not what they said it was going to be, I don't think. But the creative mode and everything, yeah, I like that they've done something, and they were doing it under the radar, if you like. They just came out with it. It might make me go back and have a go, give it another shot. But I'm kind of getting into the indie ones now, like Astroneer and what's the other one? The one that Josh Hawkins plays, Osiris New Dawn. I'm playing Osiris New Dawn and Astroneer, and I quite like those little games because they don't pretend to be anything massive and stuff like that, you know. it's pretty cool, and I certainly don't need another game that's going to take up my life like Elite has. I got no room in my life for two of those. So Elite by default probably has to win the day somehow. So I just hope that the good content keeps on coming for this game, because I think we all want it to be the best it can be. Right, I think this is my last scan here. Yeah, if you want to ride the hype train, then build one in Planet Coaster. You can build one in Planet Coaster and call it the hype train. Okay, we're done here. So on we go. You know you're a noob when you try to boost in Super Cruise. Oh, look at that jump, 47 light years. Go for it.
Approach drive charge.
When you Spartan, when you say the struggles that Frontier are facing, what exactly do you mean? What struggles? Is it? I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that, so I don't know how to answer it really. Yes. Hey, talking about that turn, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it turn car? I wonder if the location and rotation of the monolith's triangles relate to the symbols. Isn't it weird how the triangles of the monoliths came out around the same time as the new Toblerone? Yes, conspiracy theories there. Thargoid Toblerone. Why am I saying Thargoid? They're not Thargoids, they're Guardian Toblerone. Yeah. They redesigned the Toblerone. I think if it's something to do with the triangles on the monoliths. Ignore me. I'm just talking rubbish. Yeah, the thing with Frontier, I think, is that they really do interact, let's say, with the community. And you know, I've done stuff with a different with a gaming developer before, and they have interaction to a point, but Frontier for me seemed to have it on a different level. I mean, look at the Christmas live stream, which was amazing. You know, Colonia, which was basically something that was requested by users, wasn't it really? I'm checking this out. Look at this. That they wanted, that players wanted some kind of base out near Sagittarius A, and they got it. And they're willing to listen to people in the forums and stuff, and combine their own thoughts with player thoughts, and changes happen in the game because of what players want, but it tends to piss off other players. That's the problem. Yeah, it's the big problem that Frontier have got, is the same as what most game developers have, is balancing it so that as many people as possible are happy, and it's a virtually impossible and thankless task. You want to some people want the AI at this level, some people want the AI at the other level, and however way you do it, one way or the other, and you're gonna upset the other side. So you've got to balance it somehow. Do I land here? 3.94G. I've got a nice 100% ship here. All my modules are 100%. Let's take a look at it. Right now I'm thinking, no, I don't land here. I've got no need to. Let's have a look. Yeah, exactly, Walter. You're a prime example of how they interact. You don't get that from, certainly from big developers. They're just, they're too big to care about what, a few individuals might want, or an individual. Where in your case, you were an individual, and you got a lot of, your post got a lot of attention on the forum, and then Frontier got into it as well. They kind of reacted to that reaction, and it was brilliant. Yeah, it was brilliant. And for anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, Super Ohio Brothers in the chat is Waldo, and I have a video on. I did a video on that, so if you look back on my videos, you'll see one about that. It was a brilliant thing that Frontier did. I'm not going to land here. I probably wouldn't under normal circumstances, so let's go. Yeah, they are. Independent devs are more proactive on social communities. Yes, they are. Especially, I mean, after walking around Frontier, it's not small. There's a lot of people there, on several floors. It's pretty big. But they've only got. I mean, Frontier used to make games for other people, didn't they? If I'm right, Frontier programmed games for other companies, and then Elite came along, and I'm going into the sun here. Now they got Planet Coaster on the go, and they got Elite on the go. Yeah. Kiwi guy, yo man, nice to see you. I'm just doing a bit more exploration, well, travelling more like. I'm not really exploring too much. I'm on my way to, I nearly said the Great Barrier Reef there, the Great Annihilator. Goatman, Kiwi guy, yes. Exquisite focus crystals seem to be given every other mission. Yeah, so it's kind of swung the other way, has it? They're making up for it. We couldn't find any, and now. I tell you what, I know I've already mentioned it already, but I was really impressed with the effort that was put in for the Christmas live stream. I mean, okay, they raised 46,000 for that charity, and you know, you had people like Ed and a few other guys that stayed up the whole 24 hours. Wow. And they gave stuff away, some really cool stuff at the end. I thought it was really cool that they did that. Yeah, special effect, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, they could have just done a 12-hour or something, but they didn't. They did a whole 24-hour, raised all that money, gave away stuff, kept it entertaining. It's not, I tell you what, it's not easy to do. I mean, okay, I can jabber on for 7 hours in a live stream, but you know, as a developer, they only want to say so much as well. They can't answer all the questions about what's coming because they like to keep their cards close to their chest on some things. But yeah, to talk for 24 hours, and I tuned in for as much of it as I could. So yeah, John Firsty Arnold, okay. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a nice sleep. And Scotty D. Yo, man. These are the names I'm more familiar with here. Scotty D and Goatman, Praetorian Kiwi Guy. I think these guys are on pretty much all my streams at some point. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. Yeah, I asked when I was at Frontier. I asked Ed, how long did you sleep when you went home? I can't remember what he said, but yeah. Oh, if it was me, I probably would have slept for about 12 or 14 hours or something. You were looking for me earlier? Oh, am I back home? No, I'm not. No, I'm still in the UK, and I appear to be here for the foreseeable future, at least, because I'm reevaluating the next chapter in my life right now, and I'm deciding whether that chapter is back in Gibraltar or whether it's here in the UK. So I'm taking a bit more time out than initially intended to evaluate which way I'm going to go, because it's a massive life decision for me, so I have to take my time over it and get it right. And so I'm still here. Yeah. Where are we? So, Scotty, when you say you were looking for me, what do you mean in the game? Yeah, Ed must have just... If I'd have been Ed, I definitely would have just stayed an entire day in bed and just not got up. Just got up just for bathroom breaks and food, and all the rest of the time just sleeping. What the hell am I doing? I don't even know where I'm going right now. Let me have a look at this system a second. Anything interesting in here? No. It seems a lot of unexplored systems between here and the Great Annihilator. Not Barrier Reef. Not, stop saying Barrier Reef. Brexit was a good thing for me because the voice packs got cheaper. Oh well. You see, every cloud's got a silver lining, eh? Oh, you were at Jack? Yeah, I just left. Oh, sorry, man. I was in the private. Yeah, I am in the private group. I'm in the Rusty Dog group. But I just took off and left. I didn't even think if anybody was there. But I'm less than 1,000 light years away, so feel free to catch up. Now, Adrian, Commander Rusty Dog is now in Asp Explorer. Now, I'm not under my Rusty Dog account, if that's what you mean. This is my Oliver Hardy account. I don't know what I'm going to... I haven't been into the live build in my Rusty Dog account yet. So I know I've lost my cutter. That's gone. My shield tanking cutter, which was awesome. Let's have a look. Yeah, there are delays in season content. I know, but I'm sure. I don't know. It's got to be for the best, I suppose. I don't know. I'm sure they don't want to. You know, they don't want to piss off the players, if you, for want of a better way to say it. But sometimes I guess they maybe overestimated how much time stuff would take. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it personally. You know, if Season 3 comes out in the middle of the year, then so be it. As long as I don't die in between, I'm fine. Right, system map. Nah, I'll leave that for somebody else, I think. What's this fuel scoop disengaged? I never used to have that sound on. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to have to map my SRV controls, which means landing on a planet, and I'm going to have to map some more buttons on my HOTAS. So I'll get that done for the next video, and then I'll let you guys know what I've mapped to what. If that information is of use to anybody, I'll let you know what's mapped to what and why. Sometimes here I'm forgetting to scan the local stars. I should at least be doing that, I think. Can't wait for the Commander Creator and the multi-crew features. Yep. Yes, I saw a little bit of the Commander Creator. And, yep. It's definitely been worked on. Obviously. Thank you, Matt. I have enjoyed watching your channel. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hopefully, well, I actually rely on Frontier bringing some, as a YouTuber, bringing some new content, because I need that to push new content out on the videos. But I'll tell you what, this is the thing that another thing with Elite is I've got what 150 something videos now, nearly 160 or something. I'm not sure. But how many games can you do that with, where you can just keep pushing out videos with different topics, talking about different stuff? There's not many games out there. I mean, I don't know. You couldn't do it with Grand Theft Auto, I suppose. Or maybe you could. Yeah, actually, I think I could. 150 Grand Theft Auto videos. I could probably do that. Yeah, there's a lot of content there you could be messing around with, and all the mods as well. But you know what I mean, right? I mean, there's a lot of stuff to be doing and teaching people about. And there's other people who do it as well, so as long as new content keeps coming, I don't mind, you know, when the seasons start and stuff like that. We know that the Commander Creator, or whatever it's called, is a feature that's upcoming, and multi-crew is something upcoming, so there's always something to look forward to, which is a good thing. Now I'm going to land here, guys, because I want to next time I come into Elite, I want to map my SRV controls, so that means I'm going to have to land here. So this is 1.86G, so I'm going to be bringing this down here, and I think I'll manage it. And then I'll refer back to the chat, and then probably call it a day. I don't know how long this live stream's been going, to be honest. Yeah, yes I do. It's approaching 3 hours now, I think, isn't it? This looks like the top of I don't know, Cappuccino, Planet Cappuccino. I'm gonna have to be careful here. I might land near the big crater, but I'm not going to land in it. Is it me, or is it just... is it blurry and then getting... I don't know, my eyes. Looks to me from here that the textures are blurry and then getting sharp, and then blurry and getting sharp again. But I am still 80 odd kilometers up. So let's bring it down to about 45 degrees, I think. Right, leveling up now, I think. And definitely going to drop the throttle. I'm sure at some stage I'm going to be doing a video where I'm in an Eagle or something, and I'm going to be trying total flight assist off piloting with a HOTAS. And yeah, we'll have a kill count. See how many times I get myself killed. I certainly won't be disengaging flight assist now. Oh, look at the way the graphics are coming in here. But I think this can be forgiven because it's my bloody laptop. It's got an NVIDIA something in it. NVIDIA 840M on this laptop. So I don't know whether that's causing these graphics to come in at this speed, to pop in like this. Oh Jesus. Oh my god, I actually stopped 11 meters from the ground. Come on. Yes, lovely. Right. I won't be moving any more in this live stream. Wow. There we go. Right, I've got some chat to catch up on here, and then I think we can end it for now. Let me go, I need to scroll up the chat here. Where are we? Yeah, Robigo. Yep, Kathina Robigo back in business. I might have had something to do with that. No, I'm probably just blowing my own trumpet there. But yes, I'm glad that they're back. That'll give me something to do in the Rusty Dog account. I'm just going down your chat here. Just went to Robigo. So missions don't drop often in Robigo. Impossible to increase rep with Robigo cartel. Well, but I mean the missions, I guess you're just gonna have to. It'll be like is it Naitis, where you have to wait longer now for them to stack them. You have to wait a while, but you can still go out and make what, 100? Did I say 100? No. It depends on your cargo, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I think on the video I saw it was 5 million a mission. If you can stack 20 of those, that's 100 million. Yeah, 50-60 million stacking at Cios, and it's pretty good. That's not bad. You do a couple of those runs, and do that for a few days, and you've just bought yourself an Anaconda. Seems that everybody's in a rush to get one of those who hasn't got one. You know, people work new people to elite, new players who want to have the big ships straight away. I think you're spoiling the game for yourself when you do that. You know, you come as a noob and then you do all the get rich quick stuff, and 2 months into elite you've got an Anaconda all loaded up. I think you've missed the journey, really. You've taken a shortcut and you've missed the scenic route, I think. Just my point of view, really, but there you go. I don't think that's what elite's about. Yeah, Kathina, I was going to give the same answer to the which is better, passenger missions or regular ones, whichever pays more. Sometimes it's, I don't know, sometimes it's ones where, like if a passenger mission pays less, but it's going to take me to a cool place I've not seen, I might choose that instead. Kind of depends, really. Yeah, I don't want to be critical here, but when I saw that video, Commander Plater put a video out of Robigo, and it said Robigo is back. So obviously, as I mentioned Robigo at Frontier, I thought maybe there was some connection there. So I had a look at the video, and I really expected just to see missions on the board, and then going out, completing the missions, just like it used to be before. But the video wasn't about that. It was about exploiting even doing that, stacking the missions and then abandoning the missions and selling the slaves back, incurring a massive fine and not paying the fine. And I don't know, that just didn't sit well with me somehow. That's not the way I want to play it. You know, I want to go out and do the missions and earn the money, and rather than just look for the nearest exploit. I know that the skimmers counting as ships in Naitis was an exploit, so I can't really criticize too much, but I don't know, taking on missions and then abandoning them to sell the slaves to get the profit, to also get a fine that you don't pay, I prefer to do Robigo the way Robigo's meant to be done. Pay me well, and I'll take these long distance because I want to get interdicted. I want the, you know, to avoid the scans and have the fights and stuff like that. Try and get in the stations without being scanned. I get fun out of that. There's no fun in stacking missions and abandoning them and stuff like that. No fun. No fun at all. It just doesn't do it for me. So yeah, not into that. Okay, I'm just going through the chat here, and I'm missing people who are saying goodbye. So yeah, goodbye to Praetorian and Spartan forgot his hat, whatever that means. $4 billion in 2 days from massacre missions. Crazy. Yeah, I think I did sell, Andy, I think I did sell my cartographic data at Jack Station. Yeah, I think I did actually. Because I seem now to remember saying that I would do that. And then any data after Colonia, I would take all the way back to the bubble with me. So yeah, I think I did do that. In fact, I can probably tell by just looking at my Explorer rank has gone up to 29% Ranger. I think that is a reflection of what I did. My balance is 65 million. So yeah, that looks like I did, doesn't it? And also in my stats, I'm guessing it should tell me here. Where are we? Because once you cash them in, it's gonna check it here, isn't it? So profits from exploration, yeah, there you go, 29 million. And this is when it comes to exploration, this is a brand new account really. I haven't done any exploration prior to to this, so yeah, that profits from exploration tells me I did do that indeed. I'm catching up on the live stream now, guys. There's a lot of you typing here. Spamming cash. That's a new one. Cash spamming is what griefers do to avoid their commander killer ships. Yeah, well, I already have a low opinion of griefers anyway, so yeah. Yeah, Robert, I'm having more fun now as I don't need the money, so I'm doing the stuff I want to do. Yes, I mean, that is another way to look at it, I suppose. You know, some people like me, I like the journey up to get the ships later on. It took me about a year to get an Anaconda, but I had a lot of fun in between, because you can have fun in asps and cobras and stuff. Probably sometimes more than the big ships. It depends what you're doing, I guess. But on the other side, you could argue that maybe if you do the get rich quick stuff, get the big ships, and then that gives you freedom to have more fun, to do what you want. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I guess so. I guess you could do that. It depends. I mean, it's what you want to do in the game, really, isn't it? You know, it's the way you want to play. It's not really up to anybody else to dictate the way you play. But I think if you're a griefer or a ganker or something like that, then you have the right to be called a knobhead. But you can play it the way you like. Yeah. I think that's another thing I would like to do in Elite, is go after a few more system permits now, because in my Rusty Dog account I don't have that many, really. Not compared to how many's out there. So I might like to go after a few more system permits. I might do some videos on those, but I'm gonna have to figure out which ones are worthwhile getting. The problem is, a person who I know who knows about which are the worthwhile ones getting and which ones are not is someone I don't talk to. Oh, that's a shame. I'm still catching up on the chat. I'm reading what you guys are putting. I'm just not reading them out loud. Avoiding scans at Robigo is easy. Yeah, I think Robigo should have been, instead of nerfing it, you know, it should have been tweaked and made more of a challenge. There was one point where it was once you knew the method, once you knew how to escape the scans, I mean, the method I used was, there was a few different ways to do it, but the method that I used was, when you were interdicted by the security ship, by the feds, to just turn around, deploy the weapon, and when it said scan detected, you just open fire on the fed ship. You don't kill him, it's just one shot, and that one shot stops the scan, and then you zoom off and you're gone. And because you're in anarchy systems and whatnot, it's you don't get fined. And once you had the method, it was easy, so it should have been made a little bit tougher. And by that I don't mean an interdiction in every system, because it's the same thing, isn't it? It's just as easy, it's just more annoying. But they did increase the AI capability a little bit, so maybe they should have just kept that on. More powerful ships, modified ships attacking you, and have it in a way where you didn't really know if you were going to make it to your destination. You may make it, you may not. Maybe 60-65% chance you'd make it, something like that. But balancing it to each player's skills based on their rank, it doesn't work, does it? Because people's skills and ranks tend to be, varied. You know, you can get two deadly players and one of them is going to be a damn sight better in combat than the other one. See Rusty Dog for details. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Right, going down your chats here. Talking about fines. Let's have a look. What's the benefit of permits, Mr. Dog? Well, just to have them, really, because there's a certain, it's like collecting football cards, I suppose. Plus you get into that system, you know, you have a permit to get into that system. And yeah, permits, I don't know, for a start I don't know why some of the systems are locked, except for Shinrata Desra, obviously, but that is released when you become elite, so you can't do missions to unlock Shinrata Desra. But yeah, just to have them, just to collect them, something to do, I suppose. I went for Van Marnen's star permit just because I thought it would be fun to see what a system of religious nutters actually looks like. What was it like then? The same as every system of religious nutters, I suppose. When will you stream again? Rusty and I will catch you up. Oh, I read that wrong, didn't I? Idiot. When will you stream again, Rusty, and I will catch you up? I really don't know. What are we today? We're Tuesday. Well, just turned Tuesday. Maybe end of the week then? Friday? Yeah, go for Friday. I don't know if you can hang around that long. Friday? I don't know if that suits or if you want something a bit sooner, but probably on the weekend, because Friday night is maybe better if people who don't work on the weekend don't need to wake up so early. And if I do a late stream, you know, because I do tend to talk a bit. So yeah, Friday evening, about 9 GMT, something like that. Yeah, how is the new interdictions? I remember not so long ago, every time I interdicted something it would fail, and every time somebody interdicted me I couldn't evade it. Has that been rebalanced now? I think so, eh? Because I think in the beta I was having a bit more success with that. So I think there's been a bit of a rebalance there. Now I'm enjoying getting a ship and playing with different builds and engineering them. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough, because there's acquiring the ship now is just the beginning, I suppose, isn't it? Then you've got to work your way up to getting it A-rated, if that's what you're going for, and then engineering it. It seems now, though, I'm just wondering if, you know, these heavily engineered player ships are too much for the AI now. I don't know. Mr. Dog, what does the speed exceeds 2100 C? I'm not sure what you mean there. Are you asking me if the speed exceeds 2001 C? In which case, yes, I have. I don't know whether my ship does it, but I did it in a Cobra. I did 3500 C in a Cobra when I was on my way to Hutton Orbital. Yeah, 2001 times the speed of light. That's slightly quick. Ah, yeah, that's true. I'm going to try this one. Ku Yong Woo. Yeah, some system permit gives benefits such as heavy discounts on ships or access to engineers. Yeah, it's true. There are some permits which will get you into systems that have discounts on ships. That is true. Yeah. 17 Draconis, is that still on the go? I haven't been there, you know. I would have to probably do it if it's combat, massacre missions and stuff. I might have to just do that. Oh, it says it's done. Is it done for now? What is 17 Draconis working then, or what? Because I don't know. It's nerfed, is it? Okay. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. It was ridiculous, really. 17 Draconis, it was... Yeah. These are things that I think that Frontier don't plan on. They don't, it's not intentional. We like your voice. Really? Yeah. When I hear my voice back, it makes me cringe. I don't know why. I did like my Anaconda, you know, when I had it. I must admit. Just saying here, my Conda is untouchable and doesn't even have 1300 shields. It's not really a challenge anymore. Yes, I think so. Now they've got a... I don't know. Do they retweak it or do they beef up the AI again? It's probably easier to retweak because sometimes they've beefed up the AI and it's caused all sorts of things like rotisserie mode. Remember when the ships just used to rotate in place and then run away and not come back, and it'll all balance out at some point, I'm sure. What about the SRV scanner? A lot of people were saying the SRV scanner is busted or something. I don't know whether that got sorted. I never saw a problem with it. Maybe it was just me, but I didn't see any real issues with the SRV scanner. A lot of people were saying it was broken, but don't know. I do have a feeling though that if I'd been able to bring my Imperial cutter from the beta into the live build, combat might have been, I'm not going to say boring, but it would have been a lot easier than it has been, because the shields on that cutter were just withstanding everything. I mean, I was taking on elite Anacondas head on, and the most they could get down was a 1 shield ring. It was amazing. So the SRV wave scanner is still broken then. Stuff was disappearing with SRV. Is that what it was? Oh yes, I remember now. I've had that happen a couple of times where I've been out in the SRV and there's been something, a wave on the scanner, and then you get near to it and there's nothing there, it just disappears. I have had that happen. Now this Anthony Murray there, just so you know, exquisite focus crystals are working again. I got 4 this evening. What's the big thing with the exquisite focus crystals? What are they being used for? Is it a particular upgrade at engineers or something? I'm guessing it must be an engineer that wants this for a particular upgrade, and that there wasn't any, but I just don't know what the upgrade is. Grade 5 charge enhanced distributor. Wow, okay. That's yeah, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, grade 5 charge enhanced distributor, nice. Yep. Well, I'm glad they're in the game now. Got that sorted. Can't remember though whether was exquisite crystals sorted in the beta, or was it fixed just for the live build? I don't recalling anybody saying that there was exquisite focus crystals in the beta. But it might have been a case that Frontier said that they would be fixed for the live build. I can't remember. I've been so out of Elite, I've forgotten so many things. What I'm essentially doing now is just reading off the chat, which when you play this video back, if anyone watches this video back, it's going to be really weird, because there's no chat on my screen. And I did find a plugin for Open Broadcaster software to display the chat on the screen, and that's on my PC at home. But I will get that. I will get that on here for the next live stream and test that out and see if I can get that. It's like a transparent chat window that sits on top of the game screen. I'll see if get that going for the next video, because I think it's otherwise I'm just reading people's chat messages back, and some of it might not make sense to people just watching the video. Yeah, like it's like Massive D, just the way he does it. I'm pretty sure it's with that plugin that I've got. .5 kilometers per second in an Imperial Eagle. Oh, that's pretty quick. .2.5 kilometers in a second. I can go quicker in Super Cruise. Does that count? So yeah, wow. 220. So yeah, so quite a few things happened then. For me in the last month. Obviously, the visit to Frontier being a highlight for me, and obviously in terms of my YouTube channel as well. That I was able to. I knew I was going, but I couldn't really tell you guys that I was going to go, because I wanted to obviously save it so that I could tell you afterwards. And I wanted to get a photograph. This is what happened, right? I went there. We found the building, and outside of the building there's they've got a big sign saying Frontier, and I wanted to stand in front of that and have a photo taken. And the person I was with said, no, we'll do it on the way out. So I said, okay. So of course we forgot. I never got it done. So I don't know. I have to go up there again. Stand outside. It's about a 2.5 hour car journey from where I am. So if I get bored one day, I might go and take a photograph outside the building and come back. I didn't even know that 2203 came out either. They didn't mention it at Frontier that they were going to release it either the next day or the day after that. I don't think it was too far after my visit that they released 2203. Pinch the sign, really? Yeah, it's pretty big. You'd need a van, I would say, but and a very, you'd have to be very quick with a screwdriver or a nut and bolt thing, a socket set. It's fairly big, you know. I tell you what, when you walk in reception, they have it's cool. They've got a cupboard with some awards on the wall, and then they have a big poster of a battle. I think it's a cobra flying through something. It looks really cool. And then there's a sofa that's got all Elite Dangerous cushions on it. That was really cool, really nice. And then there's a little tuck shop where you can buy chocolates and sweets and stuff like that. Yeah, it's really cool. It's a really nice office, and you can go to like the middle floor, and there's a lot of people working. It's all open plan. The whole thing is open plan, and there's everybody's working there, and it's quiet. You know, you can. I don't know. There might be say 20 people on the floor, but it's like a quiet mumble. People are talking, but it's not enough to put you off your work. You know what I mean? No, there's no security gates. There's no security gates. You just walk in. You're going in and saying, docking request, yeah, docking request granted. I think it would have been good if I come into the car park and I get a warning saying, please watch your speed, or you will be annihilated, or whatever the station says. Or if you're standing outside the building, it would say loitering is a crime. They should do that. It will be funny. Yeah, fuel scooping. I never noticed a canteen, to be honest. I didn't see a canteen. But yeah, they're nice offices. They're very nice offices. I could definitely work there. Hint, hint. Yeah, it's a long way to travel though. But yeah, it was very cool. I to be honest, I didn't expect to see David Braben, because I thought, you know, he's probably not going to be in. He'll be somewhere else, or he'll be in a meeting. But no, he was in. He'd finished a meeting, and he was only too happy to take the time to have a word. And it was a bit weird, you know, having a photo taken with David Braben and having a chat with the guy. It was because I've only seen him on videos and stuff, and he's kind of the main man, you know. So yeah, I didn't want to take up too much of his time either, because, you know, he's busy. But more friendlier they could not be. So yeah, and you get a much more of a idea of what goes on and how it goes on, and, you know, your impression of what it might look like is different to what it probably is. So yeah, let's have a look up the chat there. My Imperial Eagle is modded to 890. That's really cool. You must have got some good rolls of the dice on that one. The hauler is super scary. Why is that? Why? Do you feel vulnerable in it, or is it? Have you modded it up to be a space dragster? A tranny van. A tranny van. I'm assuming you mean transit and not. Yeah. Anyway. Do I have a Sidewinder Mark 1? No. I took all the Go Faster stripes off and there was nothing left. I don't even know what that means, but yeah. I was talking about the vector line. The vector line Sidewinder. Take all the white lines off and there's nothing there. Bad joke, never mind. 690 meters per second from a Sidewinder. That's pretty good, isn't it? Because they're really nippy little ships anyway. They're really nippy little ships. Let me see if I can get my bloody external camera going. I can't figure out why it's not working. I cannot get my external camera. I'm going to map it to a different key here, because clearly is it in miscellaneous? Yeah, there we go. See, I've just mapped it to the same thing again, but it doesn't work. They haven't removed it in the 2203, have they? Is the classified camera still working? I know it doesn't work when the alien ship is around, but... Ah, here we go. Suddenly it's decided to work now. Okay, I'll see if I can use... I'm going to need my HOTAS to do this. Okay. Now, what's back? Back is that. And then joystick is down. Finger joystick. No, speed. There we go. I'll get it in the end. Whoa, there's some weird patterns on the ground there. Weird, what's this? See all this square stuff? What's this? Looks like it's either some weird tiling issue. I've landed on... Looks like a horse with square hooves has come round here. That's really weird. You don't normally see that kind of stuff on the terrains. That is very strange. Well, I think I'm going to have to close this live stream, guys. Let's have a look. Yeah. Well, 500 meters per second or above is lightning quick, but it's a lot of fun, especially my courier that's hitting 790. I love it. But yeah, if you hit anything, they're not crop circles, they're moon squares. What's this? Commander Siemens Elite Dangerous Sidewinder has dropped from 2001 C to 48 meters per second due to emergency stops. Yeah. Well, emergency stops do that to you. It certainly shows how good your brakes are. This is really weird. Let me see if I can get in a bit closer on something on one of these. It's not really the same. It's not the same texture that's been reused either. They are different. Oh no! Wait a minute. No, they're not. Because these two are the same. These two are the same. Yep. Let me see if I can get the mouse pointer going here. It should be inside. There it is. So I'm hoping you can see the mouse pointer here, and here is the same. And then you got these two rocks here, which are these two here. And then you got 1, 2 there, and then 3, and you got 1, 2, and 3. So these two are the same. I wonder what's gone on here then, because I've never seen these pattern repetitions like this before. Not so close anyway. You reckon it's an alien code? Well, if it is, I will personally give you 100 million to decode it then. Have to be through Galnet PayPal. Yeah, what's kind of bizarre. Let's have a look. Yeah. Strange, because you don't normally see it, do you? You don't normally see, and it just seems to be in this area, and then, unless it's just because the surface detail hasn't rendered further out until you get closer to it. Let's see if we can do that. If we just zoom out, maybe they'll start rendering. Yeah, there's another one that's appeared there. Yeah, it is all around. I wish the collision model didn't stop here and it allowed us to go underneath the ship so we could send the camera underneath. Whoa, don't want to go too far down. Let's have a look at this from up above. Yeah, look at this. This is very strange. I would definitely say that we're looking at some kind of graphical glitch bug here, because the tiling should not be on that scale. Maybe I should take a screenshot. Yeah, I've taken a screenshot, so I'll drop that into the bug reporting thing and see what the hell's going on. That's weird. That is, yeah, some space centipede been through here. I think F12 should just take the shot. Plus, the captain's log will also take a shot at the same time, so I'm bound to be getting that. Yeah, that is strange. Ah, it's a known issue, is it? Okay. It's Thargoid for B there or B square. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get above it here. Let's have a look and go up. I can't really go up anymore now. I'm as far up as I'm allowed to go. Oh well, it's just one of those things. Have you had your alien probe yet, Rusty? No, I haven't. I've been told it hurts. No, I've not been probed. When it happened, I saw a few people's videos on it, and then once I realised it was just a simple scripted, it looked good, you know. I mean, when you see the ship, it makes sense of the shipwreck, you know, when we saw the shipwreck and all the bits and stuff, and then you see it all fully assembled and you can see exactly how it. Yeah, I didn't imagine it to look like some kind of stony space flower, but well, yeah, once I realised it was a scripted event and that the same was going to happen to me that happened to everybody else, there'd be no difference. I didn't think there was a point to go for it and try and make it happen, you know, flying out with. You have to carry an unknown artifact in your hold, right? And then it pulls you out of hyperspace or something when you're jumping. Yeah, I could go and get the scan info. It might be interesting. I think that's the reason I would probably go and do it. I wouldn't do it just to do a video because everybody's seen it now. But yeah, I would definitely want to get the scan info, and I would be very interested to see what the modification would be to your ship from the engineer that requires that data. That's got to be some hellish mod, surely. But yeah, winter is coming, he said, and well, so far we're still in winter, and we have alien presence. So who knows where it goes from there, what the next step will be. I'm guessing there'll be a further step when, is it 2.3, I would guess will be the next thing. There'll be there's got to be another alien progression there, I would say. So it might be, yeah, might be interesting. So anyway, I wonder who will be getting first blood from Thargoids. I don't know. DJ Marshmallow, what a cool name. How is it hanging? Pretty well, actually, so I've been told. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, just having a chat, catching up. It's been a while since I've had a chat with these guys, so I'm just basically doing that and looking at weird patterns on the floor of this planet I just happened to land on. Let's have a look at this system. I can't remember where I was. Oh, I'm not in Elite, am I? I need to click on it. Oh, yes, I am in Elite. Hold on. By that I mean in Elite and not on the Captain's Log thing instead. Where am I? Here goes. So I'm here. I think before I leave this system on my next live stream, I suppose that will be, maybe I'm going to be wanting to scan. I might just scan everything here unless somebody comes and beats me to it. I'll just scan it anyway. But yeah. Let's see where I am, because I don't even know where I am really. I know I left Colonia a little while ago, but I want to see where I am in relation to Sol and all that stuff. Okay, I see where I am. I haven't come too far then. Right, I've got people in my group. Let's take a look. So this would be didn't even have to zoom in there. Aha! My would you say, not namesake, my my opposite. Oh, pressing all the wrong buttons here. I think that's it. Tell you what, when you're zooming in and out with the keys, it's bloody fast. Oh, right. So who's this one? Who's this guy here then? Ah, I missed that by a few light years, I think. Colonia. Someone is there. Wow, I'm pretty bad at this, aren't I? There we go. Commander Lone Wolf Pack. There we go, that's who's there. Who's doing the voice of Eli then? The HCS voice pack of Eli. I'd like to have some of the Red Dwarf guys do the voices, like Craig Charles and Chris Barry, you know, Rimmer, you're a smee. Oh, mind you, they've had no, they haven't had Robert Llewellyn, have they? Yeah, yeah, the Red Dwarf. Oh yeah, no, they've had the two computer Holly. The two Holly computers, Norman Lovett and Hattie Hayridge. But it would be cool to get these, yeah, Craig Charles doing his Dave Lister voice. Rimmer, you're just a complete smeghead. The funniest, I think for me, one of the funniest lines in Red Dwarf was the Red Alert thing. Switch to Red Alert, Crichton. Are you sure, sir? It would mean changing the bulb. Brilliant. My private group name is Rusty Dog. I would love to have the original Optimus Prime voice actor as a voice pack in Elite. Yeah. Or Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell. The original Sam Fisher, not the new one, the original one. I don't know, I don't know, I like William Shatner's Orion. I thought he was brilliant. I thought he did a really, really good job. But I think I prefer a female voice somehow. Maybe because I'm a bloke. I don't know. I don't know, if I had to pick a female to do it, a celebrity, I wonder who it would be. It doesn't have to be somebody in sci-fi. If it was a woman from sci-fi, obviously, unfortunately, Carrie Fisher isn't possible. But Carrie Fisher had such a sense of humour. Oh my God, she was funny, bloody funny. But what a shame. What about Sigourney Weaver from Alien? I don't know. Maybe her voice isn't distinctive enough. That you wouldn't recognise, but you would know that it was her. But you wouldn't. If you just heard her voice, you might not go, oh yeah, that's Sigourney Weaver right there. But yeah, Carrie Fisher would have been good. What a shame. But I think if they're going to get another male, Patrick Stewart for me would be the one. Oh, Batman. Yeah, you need somebody who can maybe impersonate the voice. Oh yeah, Batman. Talking requested. I can't really do it, as you can tell. Yeah. Weapons do. I'm Batman. Yeah. Bobcat Goldthwait. Jesus. That would be nuts. Stephen Wright. Now we're just throwing names out there now. How about Kramer from Seinfeld? Or George Costanza. George Costanza as an Elite Dangerous voice pack. The two worlds just don't come together. Sorry. I mean, what is it now? If Relationship George and what was it now? Relationship George and something George meet. Oh. Anyway, if you're a Seinfeld fan, you'll know that. If relationship George comes into contact with something George, I forget it now. I mean, let's face it. One of the brilliant voice pack you've got to get, because the guy's a voice actor anyway, is Dan Castellaneta, right? Also known as obviously Homer Simpson. Can you imagine that? Ooh, docking requested. It'd be brilliant. Homer Simpson. Oh yeah, they would be so expensive though. I think that would cost a fortune to have Dan Castellaneta and what's the name of the woman who does Marge? Oh God, my brain's gone blank. But yeah, they're very talented voice actors. Those Simpsons people. The woman who plays Bart Simpson, she's brilliant. Oh, Donald Trump, just no. I would pay not to have that. I would definitely pay not to have a Donald Trump. You know, wrong. Yeah, no thanks. Of course, I think we're all missing the one voice that we need to have. The problem is it would take a long time, I think, to record the voice. But unless, of course, you just got the same synthesizer. Obviously, Stephen Hawking. I mean, I think if he could do it, I think he'd be up for it. Because he likes that stuff. He's got a good sense of humour and everything. And Stephen Hawking would be brilliant. Oh God, Stephen Hawking's voice would be just amazing. And if I could have anybody's, alive or dead, it would be Carl Sagan. Because I think his voice just speaks the cosmos to me. The way he talks. Billions and billions of stars. Yeah, 100 billion galaxies. Neil deGrasse Tyson. He did a good job on that new Cosmos. Obviously I prefer the original, but he did. I can do a Dalek's voice, but only for a couple of seconds. But I'm not doing it now because there's people asleep here. You have failed me for the last time. How about getting the Bee Gees to do a voice pack? No, this is getting silly now. Yeah. Well, you can tell by my landing gear that I'm gonna dock. No time to dock. You better land. Sorry, I'm going off on one here. Yoda. Oh yeah. Docking request you have. There's too many possibilities. I think you need to get people who can impersonate. Oh, Kathina, where did you come up with that? The Bee Gees, and then evading an interdiction, and they start singing "Staying Alive." Oh, that's funny. Well, you can tell by the way I interdict. Yeah, staying alive. Yeah, that's brilliant. You can scan and you can boost. I don't know. I don't really know the song. Yeah, Yoda would be good. Yoda, Stephen Hawking, and... Or how about one that you couldn't possibly understand? R2-D2. I think that would get on my nerves, if I'm honest. If I had an R2-D2 pack, it would just... And you could make one. You could make your own. Because on the interwebs, there is an R2-D2 translator. If you Google it, and then you can just type in all of the commands you need, and then you can record using Audacity with stereo mix. You can record all of the responses, and you could literally do a R2-D2 voice pack. But it wouldn't have sound weird. Or voice profile. Mr. Dog, how to trump to full super cruise speed? I don't know the answer to that question. 90,000 C. I don't know. I've never seen those kinds of speeds. Not even in system jumping does it go that far. So I don't know. Yeah. Well, Leonard Nimoy would have been a good voice as well, I think. I don't know, there's a lot of them, isn't there? But you can't, I don't know, you can't afford them all. Imagine just getting all those voices. It's like the sat-navs when they get people who sound like the celebrities to do them. Yeah, Emperor Palpatine would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Your faith in your friends is yours. That's the only line I remember. When Luke Skywalker said, your overconfidence is your weakness, and then he said, your faith in your friends is yours. Anyway. Yeah, Jeremy Clarkson, gotta be on it. So, guys, it is now coming on to the 4th hour, so I think I'm going to end the stream here. But it's been a good chat, and I hope that people who are watching this video back don't think it's too boring that we ended up chatting, and because the video looks like I'm chatting to a galaxy map. So anyway, so I will be back probably on Friday about the same time, about 9 PM GMT, and I'll try and keep to that time. You'll know if I will, because I'll put up a few hours before, maybe 4 or 5 hours before, I'll put up a notification that the stream is going to start in 4 or 5 hours, and then if that doesn't happen, it means I'm probably not going to stream. I don't know, but the plan is to do the stream on Friday, so I'll try and get my controls a bit more sorted out and get the SRV working with the HOTAS, and see if I can solve that captain's log widget thing that's not fitting the words on the screen properly. So until then, yeah, I would say thanks to everybody for tuning in, and thanks to those that stayed, and thanks to everybody who has subscribed since my last live stream, and I appreciate all of that. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. So I'm going to have to find a way to end this stream because I don't have a hotkey for it, so this is going to be weird. So I'm going to have to end it through the I'm going to have to pop the OBS window in front and end it that way, because I haven't set up any hotkeys to end the live stream with a hotkey. So yeah, anyway, okay, thanks very much, and I'll see you in a few days. Bye bye for now.